Yes.
Now, the next Max and Harry Nesbitt song, Shuff, for you, because of your well-known weakness for sailors, although Max and Harry Nesbitt didn't actually write this one, they did have a big hit singing it. I thought perhaps you might have it engraved on your heart somewhere. Do you remember how that went? Bell-bottom trousers.
Oh dear.
Coat of...
I can't think of the word that rhymes with trousers.
Coat of navy blue.
Coat of navy blue. She loves a sailor.
And I love a Jew.
Bernie, yeah, right, Shuff, we give you the Memory Man act next. One of the biggest hits they ever wrote was this one, which was a great boon to comics. Do you remember why?
Oh, yes. Well, it was always the end of an act, wasn't it? I'd like to sing a little song now entitled There Are Tears on My Pillow, but the rest of the bed's all right. Still gets a laugh.
Yes, still gets a laugh,
We
yeah.
did that one as well.
Yes,
Yes.
we did the same.
We did the same act, actually, yeah. Because we never met, it was safe.
You don't remember how it went?
No, I don't.
Tears on my pillow, and so on. I'm not
funny,
going
I
to sing
don't
it.
think I've ever heard the
Yeah.
song.
One more Max and Harry Nesbitt song that we found by sheer chance, and I thought it was great for you, Shuff, if you could do a disco version of this. Look at the time.
Oh no!
You know, I would have thought that was right up your street.
You don't want me to answer that.
What?
That'd be the name of his autobiography.
Yeah. And just to show that the Nesbitts weren't the only brother acts who were writing songs at that time, Jack, do you remember this milestone of melody?
Oh, well, of course, you're coming to the classics now.
Yeah,
Mike and Bernie Winters.
wrote it.
Yes.
How does it go?
I've no idea. Nobody
Nor
ever
does
heard
anybody.
it.
Bernie.
Well, funny enough, when we wrote that, we were complete unknown. No, we weren't drunk. We were complete unknown failures. And when we wrote that, we became known as known failures. I remember it, there's no place like your own hometown, no place just like home. There are no... Actually, it was quite a wonderful piece of material. It never really took off.
It was too good for him, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Before its time, I think,
Yeah.
is the line you're looking for.
Not quite ready yet.
Let's move to another form of double act now, of a type that emerged after the war in such touring reviews as the famous Soldiers in Skirts. Now, not only were this couple the stars of that show, they can also lay claim to giving Danny LaRue his first ever speaking part on a stage.
This reminds me of my old pal, Greta Garvey. Oh, now do tell me she's here tonight. Do you want to meet Garbo? I'd love to meet her. Set aside rubbish. There she is, Garbo. Coming up. Get a load of this, folks.
Don't ask me to sing, and don't ask me to dance. My feet are too big. They say this Briergassen woman is getting the parts that were meant for me. She is welcome. I want to play different roles. I want to make people happy. I want to be a comedian. So in future, if it's laughter you're after, Garbo's the name.
No, it wasn't Laurel and Art. do you remember what their real names were, Shuff?
Yeah, Ford and Sheen.
Ford and Sheen.
Yes.
Did you know them?
I didn't know them personally, but I saw them work a lot of times.
Yeah.
They were brilliant.
Yeah, very good, weren't they?
Before
But
they-
they were a very conventional type of comedy, without putting them down. Whereas yours, you took that sort of thing into altogether different realms, didn't you?
Well, I treated it as rubbish.
It's a good philosophy. I mean, but is that really what you do?
Well, I'd rather send it up,
Yeah.
you know. They treated it really as real drag, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But they were still very good.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the other two, Bartlett and Ross.
Bartlett and Ross were
very
another
good.
good too.
But they treated it as you know, seriously.
Mm. But you always portray yourself as somewhat of a slut, don't you?
I am a slut.
Bernie, have you ever donned, like for Panto Dame?
Oh, no, I've never done panto. I mean, I've dragged up Nothing serious. I've only been arrested 3 times for it. In television, I used to do it a lot, but then everybody's, you know, Benny Hill and Dickie.
But you never play the dame in
Never.
Panto when you did it. Do you, Jack?
No, I'd never played dame. I think the only time I've ever done drag was when Des O'Connor, Cliff Richards and I did a 3-handed thing on television, which was hysterical because Des and Cliff looked beautiful and I looked like an old horse.
Well, probably the 30s and 40s most loved exponent of man masquerading as a woman was the chap in this picture. Now, Shuff.
Oh,
do you remember? Now, you can hear the affection wafting over from the audience. Well, what was his name?
Arthur Lucan. Oh, Mother Riley.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you know him?
Wonderful. I never met him, but I always used to go to his films when I was about that eye.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, and I always adored him. I thought he was wonderful.
Yeah.
What was his famous thing?
Where's me daughter? Kitty, where's me daughter, Kitty?
Do all this business, didn't
Me
you?
daughter, where's me daughter?
He used to do something with his legs.
With his legs, when he
That's right.
crossed his legs, he used to make about 12 movements of it.
That's right.
Well, as you can see from this sensitive study, getting into female gear can make a distinguished actor virtually unrecognizable. So let's see if the team can put a name to some similarly disguised notables of the period. Jack, an American who seems to have borrowed Arthur Lucan's Sunday best here.
Oh,
Who was
yes.
he?
Oh, the classic performance of Jack Benny and Sir Edmund Gwenn.
That's it. One now coming up in what?
Charlie's aunt?
Charlie's American Aunt, it was
That's
called
right,
over
yes.
here, yeah. Now, next one for you, Shuff. This one has the expression of Mrs. Whitehouse listening to you in a pub. You recognise him?
Sid Field.
Sid Field, indeed.
Yes.
Do you know the film it came from?
Cardboard Cavalier.
Cardboard
Was it?
Cavalier is right. Bernie, this one, it looks like he's put on Joan Crawford's lipstick. Who's that?
That's Mickey Rooney,
Dressed up as...
Carmen Miranda.
The difficult question would be what film he did that in.
Well, that's why I can't answer it.
It was actually in Babes on Broadway.
Babes on Broadway.
Babes on
I've got a
Broadway.
sneaking feeling it was Babes on Broadway.
Oh, very good.
Thank you.